Hi there, this is Just Nigeria coming up on the program. Gender discrimination. We explore women's access to family inheritance in different Nigerian cultures. And sticking to norms. Cross River State community sustains age-long trade by barter transactions. Also, clay molding. Economics graduate beat unemployment with phenomenal art pieces. Plus,
hi, my name is Tosin Fani Rodada. Check me out.
The social worker helping young people with job placements and mentoring entrepreneurs. Welcome to Gist Nigeria from the BBC and Channels Television. This week we continue to celebrate Women's History Month as we focus yet again on women-related issues. I am Wali Fakile. Let's start with our top story. Last week we highlighted 5 issues bedeviling gender equality in Nigeria and sought creative ways of addressing them. Today, we move the conversation forward by looking at women and family inheritance. In many parts of Nigeria, women are still denied rights to inherit from their parents and spouses. In this report, Gist Nigeria's Ajoke Ulote speaks to women from different Nigerian ethnic groups.
Africa is a potpourri of cultures, customs, and traditions. But as beautiful as some of the continent's ways of life are, many are deeply rooted in discrimination and inequality against women. In parts of Nigeria, as with some countries of the world, women are viewed as second-class citizens. Age-long traditions favor men over women, and gender equality seems a mirage. Families pass on wealth from one generation to another. Children inherit landed property and money, but there are still Nigerian cultures that deny women access to a fair share of family inheritance. As a woman, I am concerned about customary practices that stop me and several other females from inheriting property belonging to one's father or husband. Why should I be excluded from a succession plan merely because of my gender? Nigeria's southeast is known for prioritizing male children over the female ones. Regardless of age, the boy child remains the preferred breed. Linda Nnamani is from Enugu State. Her family comprises of 6 girls and a boy. Following her father's death in 2010, his will prioritized the youngest son over all of the 6 older daughters.
My only brother, Sam, was given 50%. Then myself and my sisters, 4 of us, were given 5% each. Then my 2 step-sisters, they were given 15% each. So that's how he shared it. He was given 50% because he's a boy. You know, in Igbo land, they value boys a lot. My elder sister wasn't happy with the share because she felt that being the eldest, of course, you have the bigger share and all that. But my youngest brother, being the only boy, had the biggest share. So she wasn't happy. It created a lot of bad blood.
Practices that diminish the economic security and independence of women are backed by traditional institutions. In the southeast, there's been little or no reason to change them.
For a daughter to come and share the inheritance or my inheritance with the male children, not supposed. Even any Igbo practicing it is no more a traditional ruler. You can give your daughter anything that will make her happy throughout her own life. Out of your inheritance. But once she dies, then you go back to the original.
But these views are not peculiar to the southeast. Communities in north-central Nigeria are also filled with stories of the denial of women's right to inheritance. Selin Long John is a Christian from the Biram ethnic group in Jos Plateau State. A long-standing tradition left her and 4 of her female siblings without any inheritance after the death of their father.
When my dad passed on, he had some landed properties, has some houses, some plots of land, and some cars. Now presently my male siblings are the ones managing the properties. But for us, the female, we don't have a say, we're stuck in it. Tradition is man-made. And so I feel that in every tradition, there should be equality.
This lack of equality is evident in other parts of northern Nigeria, which is predominantly Muslim. Cultures in most areas in the region are a reflection of religion, and women are usually under the short end of the stick. Wahida Bashir is a Muslim from Gombe State. Islamic laws allotted her only a fraction of what her brothers inherited following their father's death.
When it was time for sharing our own inheritance, it was my male siblings that took more of it, because that's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shared it.
The narrative is slightly different in Nigeria's southwest. Here, women are entitled to an equal share of inheritance as men. Laide Abbas inherited equal property as her brothers. Today, she's able to take care of her late brother's children.
We shared it according to the wives they had. And by that, my own side, we have our own. My other step-sisters and brothers, they had their own. There was nothing like, okay, oh, I am a male child, or I am the man, or you are a female, you are a girl, you are married.
In 2014, the Supreme Court of Nigeria ruled that any custom that denies women, particularly widows, their inheritance is in conflict with natural justice, equity, and good conscience. In 2020, the Apex Court again upheld the right of a female child to inherit properties of her father, voiding decades of discrimination against women. But these rulings have done little or nothing to stop age-long customs and tradition from disinheriting women.
Okay, since the Supreme Court order that empowers a girl child to inherit from their family estate, her father's estate, I wouldn't say that there is a drop in the cases of disinheritance of girl child. In fact, I can say that there is even more upside, because we are getting more number of cases of girls and widows and other women that has only girl children coming to report cases of disinheritance in our office, and they are coming in droves.
The Igwe in a state or in a local government can say this is how it will be. Not the Supreme Court. Because it's a tradition of the people. The Supreme Court would have gone down and asked the Igwe, the Anambra State Council of Igwes, this is our problem. What do you say? Then we discuss it and pass it as a traditional law, not to court case or court law. No, we cannot agree to that.
As fair and equitable justice continues to lock horns with traditional and cultural practices, hopes of implementing court orders that guarantee women's right to inherit equally as men seem bleak. But are there ways to force a cultural revolution?
As women, we should try as much as possible to position ourselves. Economically, we should be found. Socially, we should be found there. And in terms of intelligence, that will be able to assert ourselves and prove our point with brilliance. I think it is very, very important.
There is no law now whatsoever that in Nigeria that speaks on particularly inheritance of property. So I believe the National Assembly can also enact a law that will empower women to inherit. That is riding on the Supreme Court judgment now to enact a law that will be, a working instrument. And with that done, I'm not sure that it will naturally override any other cultural, practices.
The need for potent legislation that protects the rights of women to family inheritance has become imperative. Over the years, the girl child has shown equal strength, resilience, and contributed meaningfully to the growth of society like her male counterparts. Therefore, whatever is given to her by right is an investment in the future of Nigeria and can never be lost. Ajoke Hulotse, Gist Nigeria.